Okay guys, this is my Hyundai 2.0. It's the Beta 2 version of the motor G4 GC. And I got my new pistons in, and the reason why I had to get new pistons is because I had an overheating condition. It warped my cylinder head, and but I think my cylinders are okay for out around and taper. I did not seem to get accuracy in my measurements, but I had precision. I was getting like around, I don't know, 81.88 or something, and well, this piston's bigger than that. So the diameter of this that I measured on the skirt down there was 81.95 to 81.9 or to 82. So it's probably right about 81.97, which is what it should read. So and also when I had my old piston, I put it in the bore and I had 3/1000 clearance. That was too much. I think the range on Mitchell Pro Demand is 0.8 of a thousandths to 1.6 thousandths. And when I put my new piston in, as you can see, it's pretty tight. I cannot get 1.5 thousandths feeler gauge in there. I cannot. I mean, I could just barely kind of get it in there. It'll go in, but it's hard to get in there. If I turn it this way, it will go in, see? So I don't think I'm too concerned about out around or taper. It's a cast iron block, but I need to hone these cylinders. Cylinder number two is probably the worst one out of all of them. This really got it. The piston kind of scuffed the cylinder wall a little bit. I can't reuse that piston. And the old pistons were measuring 81.85 on the skirt. So like I said, I was out of spec for piston to bore clearance. This will hone out. This will be fine, I believe. So not really too concerned about that. When it blew up, I mean, the engine blew up. I was driving the car, and I mean, it was bad. When I went to go restart it after it cooled down, it just went, I mean, zero compression, nothing at all. And I even tested my starter solenoid, thinking, how could I not have any? I mean, it was just zero. So yeah, anyway, but the pistons must have shrunk down. They expanded. They're aluminum. They probably expanded and then shrunk back down, warped. And anyway, I got my new ones. If anybody has any suggestions on what grit I should use to hone these cylinders, please put them in the comments, because I'm not sure. These rings, I'm thinking that's a steel ring, right? And that is a manganese phosphate cast iron, I believe, the second one. More for oil control, 20% compression and more for oil control, right? I'm thinking that's what it is. If anybody knows or has any idea, let me maybe get, no, it's too much light. Yeah, so just let me know. Standard's like what, 220 grit, maybe 200. It's 200 for cast iron, 220 for and above for moly. Really, moly is a lot finer grit, isn't it? So I don't know about this. So yeah, anybody knows, put it in the comments. Thanks.